In the enchanting city of Calistone, nestled between towering mountain ranges and the vast ocean, beauty and history intertwined on every cobblestone street. One shop, in particular, held the city's deepest secrets, Althea's Curiosity Shop. A rustic store that seemed to age with time, it housed artifacts that whispered stories from bygone eras. Among the myriad wonders in the shop, one item unsettled all who gazed upon it: Seraphine, a life-sized porcelain doll. She wore a dress of deep crimson lace, her face forever frozen in an unsettling smirk, her sapphire eyes seeming to penetrate one's very soul. Old tales spoke of Seraphine's dark origins, crafted by a banished witch seeking vengeance on the villagers who had once ridiculed her. At first, Seraphine was just an eerie, albeit beautiful, artifact that tourists would take pictures with. However, as days turned to weeks, peculiar occurrences unsettled the peace of Calistone. Residents reported soft whispers echoing through their homes in the stillness of night. These weren't the whispers of lovers or the rustling of leaves, but the haunting hum of a lullaby that would make even the bravest souls shiver. Children awoke from nightmares, recounting visits from Seraphine in their dreams. Her chilling presence promised eternal darkness, and parents' concern grew upon discovering porcelain fragments on beds. It wasn't just the dreams that instilled fear. Every morning, as the mist embraced Calistone, figures resembling Seraphine would appear at various locations throughout the city. Though motionless, their presence was anything but benign. Pets began to disappear, only to be found days later, encased in porcelain near these figures. It was as if the essence of Seraphine was spreading, extending her influence, and marking her territory. City meetings grew tense. Citizens were in turmoil, torn between their love for their historic city and the terror that now walked its streets. They decided that Seraphine, the source of their miseries, had to be banished. A group of brave souls, equipped with torches and a resolve steeled by desperation, broke into Althea's Curiosity Shop one fateful night. With heavy hearts and bated breaths, they hurled the cursed doll into the deepest part of the ocean, hoping to drown her haunting legacy forever. For a moment, it seemed like peace had returned. The mysterious figures vanished with the dawn, and the eerie lullabies ceased. Children laughed, markets bustled, and Calistone breathed a sigh of relief. But this peace was short-lived. Without warning, electrical systems malfunctioned. Once reliable cars stopped in their tracks, streetlights flickered erratically, and every screen, be it TVs or smartphones, projected the same haunting image: Seraphine, her porcelain skin now cracked, her sapphire eyes glowing a vindictive crimson. And then, the dolls came. At first, it was just a few, appearing at the city's entrances. But with every passing hour, their numbers grew. They resembled Seraphine but moved with a malevolent intent of their own. The doll that Calistone had tried to drown was exacting her revenge, and she wasn't alone. The dolls attacked with unsettling unity, transforming homes into porcelain prisons. Captured victims didn't perish but turned to porcelain, their eyes echoing Seraphine's haunting blue. A state of emergency was declared. The once vibrant city of Calistone now resembled a nightmarish realm. Streets that once echoed with laughter were now filled with the synchronized steps of porcelain invaders. As Calistone teetered on the brink of oblivion, a group of survivors sought refuge in the only place that seemed untouched by the porcelain plague, Althea's Curiosity Shop. Here, they hoped to uncover the mystery behind Seraphine and find a way to reverse the curse that had befallen their beloved city. Little did they know, the answers they sought were intertwined with the very origins of Calistone, and unearthing them would require venturing into a past darker than any could imagine. Whispers of the doll, the witch's legacy. Inside Althea's Curiosity Shop, the group of survivors began their desperate search for clues. The shop, untouched by the porcelain curse, still retained the eerie charm that had drawn tourists for generations. But now, in the dim candlelight, every artifact seemed to hide a potential answer. Hours turned into days, with the survivors cataloging and studying each object. All the while, the rhythmic march of the porcelain dolls outside grew louder and more frequent. But hope began to glimmer when Lara, historian among the group, stumbled upon an ancient leather-bound book concealed within a secret compartment of an ornate desk. The group discovered the Chronicles of Calistone's Shadows, revealing Isolde's tragic tale. Once a revered healer, she was falsely accused and ostracized, leading her to infuse Seraphine with her soul. Isolde's chronicle revealed a ritual and its reversal spell. To enact it, they required moonlit dew, a raven's feather untouched by daylight, and the heartwood of Calistone's ancient elder tree. Under time pressure, the group divided their tasks. Lara sought the elder tree, Marcus pursued a rare raven in the forest, while Sophia readied to gather moonlit dew. The journey was fraught with danger. The porcelain dolls, sensing the group's intentions, tried to thwart their every move. But with courage, determination, and a few close calls, the items were eventually gathered. Regrouping at Althea's shop, the survivors prepared for the final confrontation. Sophia, using the chronicle as a guide, initiated the ritual. The shop's interior was illuminated by an ethereal glow as she chanted words older than Calistone itself. Each item was used in succession, the heartwood formed the ritual's base, the raven's feather was set alight, and the moonlit dew was sprinkled upon the flames, releasing an illuminating mist. The ground trembled as the ritual reached its climax. From the shop's entrance, Seraphine appeared, her sapphire eyes more piercing than ever. However, she seemed momentarily disoriented by the mist. Seizing the moment, the survivors circled her, joining hands and reciting the reversal chant inscribed in the chronicle. As the final word was spoken, a blinding light consumed the shop. The porcelain dolls outside crumbled to dust, and all over Calistone, those turned to porcelain reverted to their human forms, confused but unharmed. When the light subsided, Seraphine was gone. In her place stood a spectral figure, Isolde, the betrayed witch. With tears in her eyes, she expressed gratitude to the survivors. Her soul, tormented and manipulated by the anger she'd felt at her death, had been calmed. As a final act of redemption, she promised to watch over Calistone, ensuring its safety from any similar threats in the future. With that, her apparition faded, leaving the survivors in a shop that felt a little less mysterious. Calistone rebuilt in the months that followed. The tale of Seraphine, the porcelain curse, and the brave survivors became legendary, passed down as a reminder of the city's resilience. The events brought the community closer, and they celebrated an annual festival, the Night of the Whispering Doll, where they honored the memory of Isolde, not as a vengeful witch, but as a guardian spirit of Calistone. And while peace reigned, in Althea's curiosity shop, if one listened closely on a still night, they might just hear the faint lullaby of Seraphine, now a song of hope and redemption. Whispers of the Doll, Part 3, Calistone's redemption. Years passed, and the scars of the porcelain curse slowly faded from the memory of Calistone's newer generations. While the elders still spoke of Seraphine and the brave souls who saved the city, most considered it merely a legend, a tale to spook children during the Night of the Whispering Doll Festival. Beneath Calistone's central square, Seraphine's remnants were hidden in a vault. The council believed its presence would deter threats, but the line between protection and power blurred over time. Lord Eldrick, obsessed with Seraphine's power, delved into dark rituals. Aiming to dominate Calistone, he secretly amassed a cult drawn by the allure of control. One fateful night, under the cloak of darkness, Eldrick and his cult performed a forbidden ritual in the vault. But as the energy swirled, a miscalculation caused a catastrophic explosion, sending shockwaves throughout Calistone and freeing the remnants of Seraphine's spirit. Instead of controlling her, Eldrick had unleashed a wrath even more potent than before. The city awoke to an unfamiliar sight, swirling mists, dense and impenetrable, enveloped everything. From within the mist, echoes of the past manifested. Shadows of Calistone's history, sailors, soldiers, merchants, played out their stories on loop, trapping the living within their repetitive tales. Every corner of the city seemed to be in temporal flux, blurring the lines between the present and yesteryears. Lara, Marcus, and Sophia, now older but no less determined, understood the gravity of the situation. Recalling their previous triumph, they rallied the citizens. The trio knew that their best chance lay in seeking Isolde's spirit for guidance. Using an ancient relic, they summoned the spectral witch, Isolde. She expressed sorrow for the chaos and guided them to the ethereal spring to confront Seraphine's spirit. Navigating the time-warped city, battling Eldric's cultists, and avoiding the entangled past's shadows, the trio finally reached the location Isolde had indicated. An ethereal portal, shimmering with a gentle glow, awaited them. Stepping through, they found themselves in a realm of calm, where memories flowed like water and time stood still. In the heart of the ethereal spring stood a tree, its leaves silver and gold. Beneath its branches, a pool of pure, shimmering water reflected memories of both joy and sorrow. Realizing its significance, the trio began to recall their fondest memories of Calistone, the festivals, the laughter, the unity during the porcelain crisis, and the love and hope that had bound them all. As their memories flowed, the tree absorbed them, its glow intensifying. With Isolde's guidance, they channeled this energy into a single, radiant orb. Emerging from the ethereal spring, they confronted the raging spirit of Seraphine, now a storm of anger and despair. Lara, Marcus, and Sophia, with the city's collective strength in their hands, unleashed the orb's power. A blinding light met Seraphine's storm, and for a moment, the very fabric of reality trembled. Then, as sudden as it had started, everything stilled. Calistone returned to its natural state, the mists dissipated, and the shadows of the past retreated. At the central square's heart, where once stood the vault, now rose a monument, a statue of Seraphine, not as a harbinger of doom, but as a figure of contemplation and peace. Lord Eldric and his cult, their ambitions laid bare, were exiled from Calistone. The council, realizing their grave mistake, disbanded, entrusting the city's governance to its people. Calistone flourished, its legacy of resilience and unity standing as a testament to generations to come. The Night of the Whispering Doll became a celebration of hope and collective strength, and the tale of Seraphine, once a curse, became a reminder of the city's indomitable spirit. In the end, Calistone emerged not just as a city of history and beauty but as a beacon of hope, showing the world that even in the face of unspeakable darkness, the combined strength of community and love can usher in the light.